Hello, we're now going to cover how to use the knowledge base. So let's start at the beginning. So first of all, how do I get to the knowledge base? So you need to log in via the OneLogin SSO platform. So put your username and password in. And you'll notice in your My App section you'll have SpringCM. So click on the SpringCM icon. The knowledge base is basically hosted on SpringCM. Those two words have been used interchangeably, but what this is all about is actually the release of the knowledge base, which is a different piece within SpringCM. Okay, so the first thing to do really is to see if you actually have access to the knowledge base. Everyone should have access. So if you do, you'll see a folder called Knowledge Base in the tree view on the left here. So if you click on Knowledge Base, it'll take you to the folder, and you'll immediately notice that essentially what you have down here is folders for each of the customers where we've loaded information into the KB. So you might think, oh well, why is that any different than just using Spring? Well, here's the key thing really. So what we're supposed to do is actually what you are supposed to do is actually search this knowledge base, not just go looking for documents or sync it to your desktop and just go around looking in folders. So how do I actually search this? So do I just type something up here, business case, and search? Well, you could do that, but that's just going to do what you would normally do. It's a text-based search which will go through all the documents looking for the word business. The way to actually search the knowledge base section is to click on the small magnifying glass up here in the right. So click on that. And it will now take you to the search section, which you've probably already seen. First thing to do is actually close down what you don't need to make this less complex. So close down content, and you do this just by clicking on the little selection triangle here on the left. So properties, don't need that, that's for text-based search. And what we're looking for is attributes. So an attribute is a formal set of tags which we apply to a document when it's ingested into the knowledge base. So this is the difference here from what you've already had through SpringCM. And if you click on the drop-down box here, Add Attribute Group, this is Add Attribute Group to your search. What you want to select is Knowledge Base Attributes. So once you've clicked on that, you'll see that it's now brought a selection of attributes up for you to actually search on. Okay, so what is an attribute, and why does this make a difference to the ease of actually finding a document that might be of some use to you? So let's just go through these. The attributes we have defined are project type, document type, customer name, component, service type, project code, and sector. We have defined these to apply to each document that is ingested. So project type, what do we mean by that? So what we have at the moment is RFP, health check, and transformation project. Document type, well, there's loads of these, okay? So picking out a few relevant ones here. So CMO, I'd like to see all the CMOs, CMO FMOs, a consultant's deck, kickoff slides, always very important. High-level designs, low-level designs, migration plans. So this is all. It also gives you a clue of all the kinds of information we want to ingest into the knowledge base moving forward as well. Customer name, obvious. Okay, so these are the people in here. Components. So what part of the infrastructure was this particular piece of work looking at? Useful there. When you're thinking, well, we're going to put a proposal together for Linux or something, or a Linux migration or a Unix migration. Have we done this before? Search just on those. Service type description. So this is really around, what was the area that we were actually looking at a higher level really. So same point as the last one really. Project code, well, you should all know these. These are the project codes which we use from the start of the process. So if you know it's that project, you can just search for everything. Let's say for Fidelity UX/VCE. And sector. So what have we done in finance? What have we done in travel? Telecommunications? It's self-explanatory, really. A point of note here. So if you do select something and you decide you don't want it, just go up to the top of the list and pick nothing, and that will blank out. Another point to note is that these are ands. So if you select RFP here and research here in sector, that's an and. So you're saying, bring me a document that's an RFP in that sector. It's not an or. So if you just want one of them, remember, clear the selection. So let's actually go and find some documents. I think one that many people talk about a lot is business cases. So let's go and look for business cases across the piece, because these are something that, you know, they're hard to create, and at the end of the day, it would be great to have a template or some ideas to start with. So document type, business case selected, click the search key, search button. And now what it's done is search the knowledge base for business cases. You'll see the score here. You'd always expect that to be 100, by the way, 100%, because it's attribute based. You know what you're getting. And what this has brought up is all the business cases that actually exist in the knowledge base today. So, okay, what do you do with that? Well, you probably want it because you're about to build a business case yourself. So, quite simply, click on the left here and click download. And as you see, that will actually download that to your laptop. You can work on that, use it as a template moving forward, and actually, you know, that should help speed things up. Okay, I want to do another search. So let's think not business case. Let's think CMO. So let's do a search on CMO. So here we go again. You can see the CMOs it's brought up. Now, a point to note here is that if you've got access to the trash can, these ones here that are struck through are actually things that people have deleted. So just ignore them. It depends really on your access permissions whether you'll see them or not. But you can actually go and get them if you want, so you can go and pull that one out of the trash can. In the past, that has been useful where someone's deleted something by mistake. So that's what the line through it means anyway. Okay, so you can now search and download documents. This should help you speed up your work and hopefully drive some uniformity in the deliverables that we produce. As always, if you have a problem, just contact IT_support@cloudtalent.co.uk. Thank you.